Recently, the NBA has been stirring up some news. The sport as a whole has gone through a lot of changes recently, and more fans are wanting some stuff to talk about. Whether it's good news or bad news, they just want something to think and talk about online. One major thing recently is a player's boost as the most complete player since LeBron. In today's video, we'll be going over Giddey's $5 million boost as the most complete player since LeBron goes #1 NBA draft wrap, and some more NBA news. You won't want to miss this list. Now onto the list. First up, Josh Giddey's $5 million. Aussie Josh Giddey was selected with the 6th overall pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder in a shock to begin the 2021 NBA draft. Giddey was widely tipped to go to either the Golden State Warriors or Memphis Grizzlies. Instead, he will join the Thunder and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey averaged 10.8 points, 7.4 rebounds, 7.4 assists, and 1.1 steals for the Adelaide 36ers in the NBL last season, and was branded the best passer in this year's draft. He was also crowned the NBL Rookie of the Year after his breakout season and will now form a lethal combination with Gilgeous-Alexander at the rebuilding Thunder. Giddey will pocket at least $5 million in his first year of the NBA after going in the top 10. Now onto some other NBA news. Next up is Raptors plan to retire Kyle Lowry's #7 jersey. While Kyle Lowry's career did not start in Toronto, it's about to continue in Miami. But the Raptors are set to honor their long-term leader with a permanent position up in the rafters. Jared Weiss of The Athletic recently reported that the Raptors chairman Larry Tenenbaum and the entire organization have plans to retire Kyle Lowry's famous #7 jersey. This could mark the first of such a player to be honored for the franchise. He will retire as a Raptor, and his number will absolutely go up there, Tenenbaum told Weiss. The honor will be the first one for the Raptors, and I love Kyle. What a great thing to do. Next up is Brittney Griner leads USA's gold medal game with Serbia. Brittney Griner has 15 points and 12 rebounds to help the US beat Serbia 79-59 on Friday to advance to the gold medal game of the Olympics. The Americans are now one win away from a 7th consecutive gold medal, which would match the US men's team that won 7 Olympic titles in a row from 1936 to 68. This is exactly where we want to be, said Breanna Stewart, who had 12 points and 10 rebounds. Everything is on the line. We're going to do what we can to make sure we come home with a gold. It would also give Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi 5 gold medals, the most ever by a basketball player in the Olympics. The Americans will face either Japan or France on Sunday, August 8th. Next up is Team USA wins gold versus France in the Tokyo Olympics. The Olympics have been a rough time for the sport, but in this recent game, we saw something great for the USA team. In the first quarter, the game was USA 22 and France 18, with the US gaining a lead of France. Halftime had the USA at 44 and France at 39. The third quarter was USA 71 and France 63. And finally, the ending of the game was USA 87 and France 82. Team USA held on to win their 4th consecutive gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics. Kevin Durant led both teams with 29 points, which was one shy of his Olympic record to secure the win. Team France took home silver. Next up is Kevin Durant agrees to a 4-year contract extension with the Nets. As of August 6, 2021, Kevin Durant has agreed to a 4-year, $198 million contract extension. His business partner, Rich Kleiman, announced on Boardroom, which is their sports business media network. ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski was first to break the news, and the Nets officially broke the news the following Sunday. Durant just finished the first season by playing for the Nets after sitting out the 2019-2020 season, recovering from surgery to repair a ruptured Achilles tendon. He averaged 26.9 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 5.6 assists, showing he had shaken off the injury to regain the form that made him the 2014 NBA MVP and a 4-time lead-scoring champion. The extension begins with the 2022-23 season. It came hours before Durant led the U.S. to a 4th straight Olympic gold medal. He became the American men's career scoring leader during that tournament. Next up, Reggie Jackson is set to return to the Clippers. one of the heroes from the LA Clippers' run to the Western Conference Finals is reportedly staying put. Per ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, Clippers guard Reggie Jackson plans to sign a 2-year, $22 million deal with LA. He became the Clippers' starting point guard in the 2021 playoffs in Game 3 of the first round against the Dallas Mavericks. His play was crucial to the Clippers, making their first trip to the conference finals, and Jackson improved as each round went on. Next up is the NBA Foundation celebrated its first anniversary. In recent days, the NBA Foundation announced 22 new grants totaling $6 million to help create employment opportunities, further career advancement, and drive greater economic empowerment for Black youth. The grant recipients were named as part of the NBA Foundation's third grant round on the 1-year anniversary of its incorporation on August 6, 2020. In its first year, the NBA Foundation has awarded 40 grants, inclusive of those announced today, totaling $11 million to nonprofit organizations. The grants help enhance the impactful programs of these national and local organizations in alignment with the NBA Foundation's mission to provide skills training, mentorship, coaching, and pipeline development for high school, college-age, job-ready, and mid-career individuals in communities across the United States and Canada. Next up is Kyle Lowry bids farewell to Toronto with full-page advert. Free agents can officially sign deals with their new teams starting August 6th at noon Eastern Time. Kyle Lowry was one of the biggest fish in the free agent pond this offseason and reportedly agreed to a 3-year, $90 million deal with the Miami Heat. But no matter where Lowry goes in his NBA career going forward, he will always be linked to his last team, the Toronto Raptors. As his move to Miami seems to be closing in, Lowry took time to thank the city of Toronto and the Raptors with a full-page ad in the Toronto Star. In the ad, Lowry wrote, "Thank you for being home, Toronto. Forever grateful. Love, K-Lo." Next up is Danny Green officially re-signs to the 76ers. Danny Green is officially staying in Philadelphia, the team announced Saturday, August 7th. The veteran guard was first acquired by the 76ers last season as part of a trade with the Thunder in exchange for Al Horford and draft picks. Green, a 3-time NBA champion, played a key role in Philly's success during the regular season, averaging 9.5 points and shooting 40.5% from behind the arc. Bringing Danny back was a top priority for our organization this offseason, said Daryl Morey, president of basketball operations for the 76ers. He has proven to be an important leader on and off the floor, and he knows what it takes to win an NBA title as a 3-time champion. We are very happy that he'll continue to remain a crucial part of the 76ers. And finally is Atlanta Hawks re-signed Solomon Hill. Recently, the Atlanta Hawks announced the team has re-signed forward Solomon Hill. Per team policy, terms of the agreement were not disclosed. Solo played a variety of roles for us last season and was always ready when his number was called. He's an invaluable veteran who contributed to our success both on and off the floor, and we're happy to bring him back, said Hawks president of basketball operations / general manager Travis Schlenk. An 8-year veteran, Hill appeared in 71 games last season for the Hawks, averaging 4.5 points, 3 rebounds, and 1.1 assists in 21.3 minutes. He scored in double figures 5 times and led or tied for the team lead in steals 13 times. He also appeared in 14 postseason games during the Hawks' run to the Eastern Conference Finals, including 3 starts. And that's the video. The NBA is finally back in full swing after the changes from the recent global health situation. It's great to see the sport carrying on and players doing what they do. This list saw us cover some players moving around, being re-signed, and even leaving altogether. The sport is going to be shaken up even more. The Olympics is also awesome for the sport as it shows the world how huge it actually can be. We also saw someone like Josh Giddey get something similar to LeBron James. It's truly insane what the NBA and basketball as a sport can accomplish. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let us know down in the comments below what you thought about it. Also, tell us what other NBA news we should cover. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with notifications turned on. Thanks for watching.